God's be with us.
Guys, so long time no see. So this video is about our ancestors, how when you feel like you're really alone, just think about how many ancestors have come before you and think about how many of their spirit, how much they are with you and behind you. That is a big part of Gaulish and Gaelic and in Broadway Celtic paganism. And so I've been always interested in ancestry. So this video is kind of dedicated to my mom because I know she's really interested in ancestry of our bloodline. So I've been looking into it. And FamilySearch.org is a website that I use, and it is hosted by the Latter-day Saints. So the Latter-day Saints are very big in the genealogy. And so it's a 100% free site. You put yourself in, your parents in, your grandparents in, as much as you know about their births, deaths, and so forth. And then eventually the tree will branch. And again, this is 100% free. And you just click the arrows and you're like, that is great grandma. When you start realizing that and recognizing these names, you're like, that is correct. That then you see, well, their parents are this and these parents are that. So that was FamilySearch.org. That is still around. And to celebrate and to show you guys, I'll show you my family lineage. And if this is interesting to you, definitely check it out for yourself. It is very eye-opening. It is legit. You can type FamilySearch.org. Is it trustworthy? And it comes back yes. And it is highly researched. Again, the church behind it is very big in genealogy. And so through this research, I found out some confirmations about my family. So we always were curious about a few things. So one thing is that one of the names in my family is Miller. An uncle of my mother's used to swear that Miller used to be Mueller from Germany. And doing this research, it turns out after all these years that he is correct, and you're going to see that in this video. You're going to, like I said, see some of my family. Maybe the early videos are a little flashy, as in go by too fast. But as the video goes on, you're going to see I slow it down till you actually see in more detail. So again, this is really for mom, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And the moral of the story is that our ancestors are with us. We're never alone. And how many people it took to combine together through time to end up with you. It's really something when you really think of it that way. So what am I? What am I? So my lineage, my heritage, my genealogy. So I found out, and you'll see it in this video, I found out that I am, apparently from what I can tell, doing about a couple hours research when looking at it, we're actually mostly Swiss and Scottish, and I was really surprised. I had a feeling that we were Scottish because I know that I have a grandmother in the Allens. You have the Allens and the Plemons. Those are your Scottish people, and it goes way back to Scotland, and there's a ton of people. But I think it was on my dad's side, it was on my mom's side, because it's the German side. You got the Muellers, and that eventually leads into the Swiss, and there's a ton of Swiss ancestors. And so looking at all the family, just the tree that I could see, because on the website it does eventually, you click and eventually does end because they don't have any records for those parents. So what was cool is that you're going to see I was able to trace my dad's family all the way back to the 1100s. So I am English, very minimal in the entire history of my family. I definitely have some English in me, but that is the heritage of my last name, which you'll see and you see the beginnings of where my last name came from, where my YouTube name came from. Anyway, there's English, and like I said, there's a massive amount of Scottish and Swiss. So I would say I'm Scottish Swiss, and I know that's a weird combination. And you'll see this again. So we have Scots, Swiss, English, let's see, German, not Italian, but Irish. So there is some Irish in the family. And the random one I thought was funny that I found out at least one person, and I'm sure it didn't have any lineage to this guy, but apparently there is a Frenchman that married into the family. So I have 0.01% French in me, apparently, as far as I know. So I thought that was interesting. And it leads back to my spirituality. So for those that don't know, that have noticed recently, I've been praying to the Gaulish deities more. Not just Irish deities, but the Gaulish deities. So Gaul was in those areas, which I thought was interesting. So it's like connecting and reconnecting with the ancestors and their spirituality. So Gaul would be Switzerland, France, the Netherlands, parts of Germany, and so forth. Actually, let me put that right here. I'll show you the definition of Gaul, of what it was, or Gallia, as I called it as well. So I thought it was one big circle. It all connects, and it really is really cool. I was like, wow, these deities that I'm really connecting with lately, those are the ones that my ancestors prayed to. So that is really cool. Anyway, guys, here is my family tree. Again, this is really dedicated specifically to Mom, because I know she's always been interested in genealogy and finding out that Miller is Mueller. So here's to you, Mom. And here is what my brother and I are. And you'll see my mom's side of the family and dad's side of the family. Anyway, guys, check it out. And I'll see you later. Bye.